Hello there my fellow holotable heroes and welcome to another Galactic challenge video. So in this one we're taken to the planet of Takodana, where we do have to take down a squad of clone troopers. So as always I'll cover the modifiers, the feats, and then show you the battles there that I've done to get max rewards. In today's challenge, I've got actually 4 battles here for you today. So the first one will be Imperial Trooper squad that can get all feats done quite easily in a single battle. However, if you're not maybe able to get done the turn meter removal feat, I'll show you 3 more teams that can get the turn meter removal feat done as well. So I got their Vader lead with Empire, RJT training with the droids, and then CLS as well. So a few options here for you, just depend on what Imperial troopers you do have available in your roster. There, as always, there'll be YouTube chapters below, so you can just skip through to the battle you're interested in. But otherwise, let's just get started now with looking at global modifiers and feats that we have to complete today. So because we're on Takodana, Safe Haven, the modifier, so that's the one annoying one. Remember, whoever deals damage first gets death mark applied on them. So something you will a little bit have to pay attention to what's happening, but luckily all the teams that I'll be showing you here, they've got so much control that it doesn't really matter who gets death mark from your end. Moving on, the modifier for the player, endless ranks, you don't really need it, to be honest. Once you get your turn meter train roll, and yeah, there's nothing enemy can do to you anyway, so this modifier, you know, is pretty much pointless in today's challenge. And same thing goes for the modifier for clones. They won't take any turns anyways, we have so much control. So to be honest, modifiers, including the global modifier today, they don't matter at all. We'll totally defeat the enemies, because looking at the enemies, it's not even a full bad squad, so we don't have to worry about a very fast echo potentially dazing your troopers or things like that. So you know, pretty straightforward. But anyway, in terms of feats themselves, hindered movement, that's probably everyone's favorite, where you have to remove 400% turn meter. Now, the removing turn meter in itself is not that much of an issue. The only problem is we still don't have feats trackers in the game, so you have no idea how much turn meter you've removed so far. So you pretty much have to stall the battle as long as you can just to make sure you get this turn meter removal done. Scoring 3 critical hits, I mean, in a row, not an issue at all, to be honest. And then of course winning with a full squad of Imperial troopers, again, not an issue I think at all for most of us. So pretty straightforward feats, apart from the turn meter removal, that is. But anyway, let me first show you now my Imperial trooper battle. So if I just show you now my guys that I'll bring up, obviously going with Veer's lead here. And then the rest of the team I will fill up with Piet, of course, Gideon for the turn meter removal, Stark for turn meter removal, and Magma Trooper. Because if you start like with Range Trooper or Dark Trooper, you'll just do maybe so much damage, you will defeat enemy too quickly before you actually remove enough turn meter. Because obviously Gideon does have his control the situation to begin with, but that won't be enough to get 400% turn meter removal, so you have to stall the battle. And then Stark, whenever from his unique, whenever he takes a turn, if you have Zayt on him, will be removing turn meter. Then his AoE as well can stagger enemies, and then once you proc that stagger, you remove turn meter. And also Magma Trooper, his AoE can also remove turn meter. But anyway, luckily the enemy here is pretty slow, so I'll just go ahead, start the battle off, remove turn meter. Obviously we got death mark on Veers, doesn't really matter. First things first, he will want to go after Arc Trooper because he can counterattack, and then counterattacks potentially obviously could take out whoever is death mark on your squad. Alright, time for an AoE here from Magma Trooper. Man, I can't remember when was the last time I used this dude. But anyway, we'll remove some turn meter there. There you go. Also Stark, whenever he's getting a turn, he's also removing turn meter. And the idea here is you're just kind of spreading the damage now. Just allow enemies to get some turn meter, because remember, to remove some turn meter, enemy first has to gain turn meter. There you go, we landed a few staggers on the board now, so we can just proc those, and this will remove some turn meter as well. Perfect. Push back turn meter there also. Let's also remove turn meter from Sergeant. See, that's the problem with troopers, right? They will get more and more powerful. Luckily my Magna Guard there is only gear 9, I believe. So you know, he won't be doing that big hits. There's still a 0 turn meter, so come on guys, gain some turn meter please. I want to remove more turn meter. Okay, there we go. Let's do control the situation, push back that turn meter, and I think that will be it pretty much. Boom, hoping this will be enough. Again, CG, please give us feat trackers in the battle so that we know what's happening. Alright, Imperial Troopers obviously done, critical hits, no issues, and turn meter removal as well. Perfect, very easy done to do with this kind of trooper lineup. However, in case your troopers are maybe too powerful and you defeat these guys too quickly that you aren't able to remove 400% turn meter, I have now 3 more options for you that can remove turn meter. Obviously, we've got Ray Jedi training here with the droids, obviously with Ray lead. Whenever you use a special ability, all exposed enemies will be losing turn meter, so we'll utilize that. Then Ray herself, also her mind tree can remove turn meter, and then also the basic from 3PO also can remove some turn meter. And finally, Vader TM on his basic, whenever he double taps, he can apply stagger as well, and obviously you can then proc that stagger and remove some turn meter from the enemy that way. Again, stalling is the name of the game here, because if you just go full on blitz mode, you will take these guys out too quickly probably. So here we go, let's just do a wiggle first with BB-8. Let's see if we can get a stun on Wrecker so he doesn't taunt. Perfect. Push back turn meter on Hunter, and here we just want to now to do an AoE, hopefully get some exposes on the board. So now whenever we do use special abilities, we will be removing 5% turn meter from exposed enemies. So just keep wiggling there with BB-8, use basic, maybe push back some turn meter on Hunter. Didn't look like it happened there. We however did get their stagger. Perfect. Let's just go ahead, proc that stagger, keep going. Omega's got quite high turn meter. Perfect, let's push that back, use a special ability, remove more turn meter. Every time we wiggle with BB-8, that's a special ability, so you are removing turn meter from exposed enemies. We got lots of exposes now on the board. Again, more turn meter removal here. I'll just do another AoE, get more exposes out there. Here we go, another AoE. Perfect, keep going. Okay, I'll just speed this up because again, stalling is the name of the game. Perfect there, again landed over there, stagger on Hunter, and he had almost full turn meter, so I was able to remove a lot of turn meter from him. Same thing here, stagger Omega, again, boom, almost 100% turn meter. Another there, mind trick there with Ray. So pretty good here, removed a lot of turn meter already. Just try to stall as much as you can. There we go, another stagger. Let's go ahead, proc that. Keep using special abilities, so you remove turn meter, and with 3PO just keep using his basic. More turn meter removal there on the Hunter, so I think there should be more than enough to remove 400% turn meter. There you go, Ray droids get this done easily. Then also with Vader lead, obviously with his leadership, you have 50% chance to remove 20% turn meter, I believe. But anyway, let's start control situation, push back turn meter. I'm just going to do here now an AoE, not going into merciless yet because let these guys first gain some turn meter so we can keep push back. So there we go. Anytime we deal damage, we have a chance to push back turn meter with our Empire allies, even when they do basic. Okay, no turn meter removal. We got stagger in there. Let's go ahead, proc that. Okay, do an AoE over here. There we go. We push back turn meter on everybody there a little bit. So you can get ability block on Wrecker. Nice. Let's just do here some debuffs, do an AoE here with Magma Trooper, push back some turn meter. I'm just gonna basic here, I'm going to save their Tarkin's AoE turn meter removal when they have a little bit more turn meter. Who's got high turn meter? Let's push back, there we go, let's unload this AoE. Look at all this turn meter we are pulling back now from the enemies. Probably at this point I already removed 400% turn meter, but I have no idea, as you know, we do not have that feat tracker. Come on CG, make it happen please. It'll make these challenges and guides a lot easier to come up with some nice combinations of teams. But anyway, let's just keep going, keep stalling as long as you can. We've got another control situation coming up nicely, and then also their Magma Troopers basic deals damage twice, so that's 2 opportunities to remove turn meter. So definitely Magma Trooper, even a low gear there, as you can see, he's putting in the work. And as mentioned before, all these modifiers in today's challenge mean absolutely nothing. Just because we just control these guys so much, I was able to do another turn meter removal AoE from Tarkin, another AoE from Magna Guard there, hopefully pushing back some turn meter. just kind of stalling out now. Another AoE, basic over there, there we go. And just wrecker to go. Control situation, remove a little bit of turn meter, and that's it. Okay, so I got one more team for you for turn meter removal. I've got CLS there with Han and Chewie. CLS can remove turn meter, Han on his basic, and then Kara and Bando both have AoEs that push back turn meter. So there you go, we'll remove some turn meter now with Kara. We also have to be careful here for the counter attacks from ARC Trooper because Han shoots first, so he will get death mark on him. But anyway, I'll just keep putting hits in there. Let's see if we can get a stun now on ARC Trooper so he doesn't counter attack. Perfect. Okay, there we go. I think I will just do a basic over here. Just maybe prioritize ARC Trooper now while he's stunned. There we go. Remove lots of turn meter from Wrecker with the special attack from CLS. Let's go ahead, dispel the taunt from Wrecker. Do an AoE here with Kara, push back more turn meter. So you can see we are removing a lot of turn meter now. And hey, here with Han, you can just maybe stun somebody, no stuns. See if we can get some stun over there on Hunter, push back turn meter, and again, just try to hit a bit, spread the damage, keep these guys stunned so that obviously they don't kill Han. And then just try to delay battle as much as you can so you get as many of these AoEs from Kara. She gets it every other turn. It's only a 2-turn cooldown, her AoE. So she's very good. But probably don't even need Kara, to be honest. You could just use free PO because he's basically removes turn meter as well. Because it's enough between, you know, Han, CLS and all ban. I think you have enough chances to remove turn meter, but I just thought to add Kara there in the mix. Because, you know, I don't get to use her much in these challenges. So I thought, why not just make use of her AoE that removes turn meter from the enemies. And there you go, guys. Hopefully this video was helpful, showing you what kind of teams I was able to get to work in today's challenge to get the max rewards quite easily and efficiently. I'll see you in the next one, but until then, have fun, enjoy life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.